Hey everybody, Cindy here. Great to be with you. If you are on here live, please say hi in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from. And if you're watching the replay, let me know that as well. Um, Let me get my slides up here. Hey, I do circle back around and read your comments. So if you have any questions or comments, please put those in the chat. Um, and I'm Cindy. I work with professionals that have ADHD or similar symptoms, and I help them overcome overwhelm and manage their time, energy, and focus. So glad to be here. We're talking today about burnout. How many of you have experienced burnout at some point in your life? Put in the chat, just say me or burnout or something like that. I don't see very many comments coming in yet, but I know they'll be there. And if you're watching the replay, just say hashtag replay and let me know that you are watching. So if you're feeling burned out, or if you have burned out, it may not be because you're working too much. I know that's kind of a controversial statement because most people would say it's definitely because I'm working too much. It may be energy mismanagement. I believe energy mismanagement, not overwork, is draining entrepreneurs and other professionals. And we're going to kind of unpack that. And I'm going to explain why. Burnout does not come from working too many hours. It stems from constantly engaging in low value tasks that drain your energy and leave you depleted. Let me say that again. Burnout does not come from working too many hours. It comes from constantly engaging in low value tasks that drain your energy and leave you depleted. It's not the hours, it's the impact. It isn't about hours work, it's about spending energy on the wrong things. And that's the myth. People think it's about working more hours, but it's actually what you're working on in those hours. Does that make sense? You tracking with me? Put in the chat if you're with me. Um, and most entrepreneurs like me or professionals with ADHD or similar symptoms, they spend their time reacting to problems, handling admin tasks, or micromanaging. And these tasks, they feel urgent, but rarely do they make a meaningful difference in your business growth. And so what happens is the result is exhaustion without progress. There's a cost, there's a hidden cost of low value work. Things like constant emails, fixing minor issues, micromanaging, reacting instead of having a strategy, problem solving strategy. So if you're spending all your time reacting, handling admin tasks like email or micromanaging, then you know, you may feel busy at the end of the day, but you didn't really accomplish what moved the needle in your business. And that wears you out mentally, emotionally, physically. Um, so we're going to make some changes, or you need to make some changes. And I've made some changes. One is the 80-20 rule. Use the 80-20 rule to find the 20% of your work that drives the 80% of your results. And you've heard this before, but it is very true. Focus your energy on tasks that truly matter. This is where your leadership and your creativity shine. What are your high value tasks? What things, if done, are going to have a great impact on your life or your business? Those are the things you need to focus on. Strategic planning, revenue generating activities, visionary work, not checking email, not spending an hour on Canva going through different fonts to see what looks good on a social media post. No. um, Big picture tasks. Now, the second thing is to delegate or eliminate. You don't have to do it all. Delegating is not weakness, it's leadership. And if a task doesn't align with your goals or your strengths, then maybe you just need to eliminate it altogether. And some of you might say, well, I don't have anybody to delegate to. It's all me. Well, some things you can automate, and some things you can hire just a person to work on one thing, like a contract basis, um, like hire somebody to build your website or something like that. But let go of low leverage tasks. Delegate administrative things, automate repeatable steps. I'll give you an example. A couple weeks ago, I sold something that people would click, they would pay, and then automatically they would get the product and get some emails. And I'd set it up one time and then I let go of it and it worked automatically in the background. Those are some things you can do. And I'm not that techie, so I a lot of times will pay somebody to do that, to set that up for me, but in the long run, it's worth it. Eliminate unnecessary work. A lot of the stuff you're doing doesn't really need to be done. It just feels like you're being busy, but you're not being productive. um, so again, delegating is not weakness, it's leadership. Delegate, automate. Now, the third thing has to do with prioritizing. Deep work, what we call deep work, is like concentration, things that really require full mental energy, like strategic planning, writing, things like that. Deep work moves your business forward, but it requires uninterrupted focus. Uninterrupted focus. So you need to prioritize that. Block time for your most important projects and protect it like your most valuable meeting, a meeting with yourself, but it's important. High impact tasks need space, so block deep work time. My best time is in the morning, not first thing, but later in the morning. Minimize distractions and focus on just one thing. Put aside all distractions. Put your phone in the other room if you need to, and just focus on one thing. Set a timer if you need to, but deep work needs to be prioritized. So here's the thing. Success is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters. It's not about getting more time. It's about doing what matters with the time that you have. When you spend your time on aligned, impactful work, then burnout fades and results compound. So protect your energy by working on what matters, reducing busy work, and avoiding those burnout cycles. Sustainable success comes when you use your energy wisely. So listen, if you are feeling burnout and you want some help, you can keep trying to do it on your own. Or if you want to work with me, I can help you get results much faster and much, much easier with support. So if you are interested in finding out more about what that means to work with me in my coaching program, either my group coaching program or one-on-one, then reach out and let's talk. There's no obligation. I only ask that if you do set a time to meet with me, that you actually show up, because my time is valuable. And if you didn't cancel and you just ghost me, that's just wrong. So hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.